I'm going to talk about a coming pattern. So you have to watch the whole video instead of 1 minute. So talk. You have to watch. Yeah. So Kitchener, Ontario could get some light rain. So Saint Mary, Ontario could get some light rain. So Newmarket. So Newmarket, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Blue Mountain, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Orangeville. So Orangeville, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So some of the places is going to take a while to find. So Dania Beach is going to be city. So it's going to could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain next hour. 8 a.m. Let's see, that's the rain. So Sable Beach, Ontario could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. 2 p.m. Scarborough, Ontario could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. So Mississauga, not Mississauga, yes, Mississauga, Brampton, Vaughan could get some 2 point, no, 6.25 millimeters of rain. Southern Mississauga, 2.5 millimeters of rain. Hamilton, Ontario could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. So like there's also like small microclimates. Like for example, like in Scarborough, when it goes southwest, close to downtown, it gets less snow because of more like lake effect climate. Like lake effect climate. I gonna say climate, but the average temperature is gonna be get slightly higher. But if you go to like northeastern Scarborough, like close to Woods River or something, like Markham, Ontario, it's also in like Scarborough, north of Scarborough, Ontario. It's about like Toronto, so it's gonna take a long time to explain. So 8 p.m. So Scarborough, Ontario is gonna get 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Etobicoke you get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Newmarket, Ontario, possible to get to 2 millimeters of rain. Mostly around 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Hamilton, not Hamilton, Oakville, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Blue Mountain, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Port Elgin could get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Barrie, Ontario could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. 0.25 millimeters of rain. Possible to get also 2 millimeters of rain. So Niagara on the Lake is 0.25 millimeters of rain. Niagara Falls City is 0.25 millimeters of rain. So next hours, so I did go do faster now. So London, Ontario, 0.25 millimeters of rain. 2 p.m. Scarborough, Ontario could get some light rain showers, which is 0.25 millimeters of rain. 0.25 millimeters of rain in Mississauga, southern Mississauga. Brampton, same thing. London, 0.25 millimeters of rain. Blue Mountain, same thing as London. So in the lightest green, first lightest green is 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Niagara on the Lake is 0.25 millimeters of rain in the east. The west is actually the east gets passing more rain, like 2.5 millimeters of rain, more rain than the west. So west is gonna get 2.5 millimeters of rain. Fort Erie could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, and Niagara Falls City could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain next hour. So Scarborough, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, except the southern Scarborough could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Mississauga, Brampton could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Hamilton, Oakville could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Everywhere in Niagara Falls, 0.25 millimeters of rain. London could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Orangeville, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain with some breaks. So next hour, 8 a.m. nothing, 2 p.m. So it's gonna take a while. So it's gonna hold a map. So it's gonna. So Orillia, Ontario could get some light rain, 0.25 millimeters of rain. Port Elgin could get some passing rain, and so more this hour. 8 p.m. nothing. Thursday, August 14. 8 p.m. nothing. 8 a.m. nothing. So total precipitation 12 hours. So August 11, I'm going to say. So Blue Mountain, Ontario sees nothing. Newmarket, Ontario nothing. So Wasaga Beach is going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rain in the next 12 hours. Next hour, 8 millimeters. So 5 millimeters of rain in Stouffville. Scarborough is around 4 millimeters of rain. 5 millimeters of rain in downtown Toronto. Mississauga, Brampton is 13 millimeters of rain, and 17.5 millimeters of rain in southern Mississauga. Hamilton is 4 millimeters of rain, 10 millimeters of rain in Blue Mountain, 9 millimeters of rain in Wyaton. Peterborough is 3 millimeters of rain, and Quebec is 0.2 millimeters of rain. Midland is 9 millimeters of rain. Next hour, it's gonna skip multiple days sometimes. Might be. So Newmarket is 1 millimeters of rain. 1 millimeter rain is in Markham, Ontario. Downtown Toronto is 1 millimeters of rain. Quebec is 1 millimeters of rain. Everywhere Niagara Falls is 3 to 4 millimeters of rain. And 0.7 millimeters of rain is in Blue Mountain, actually 0.2 but 0.7 mostly. So everywhere in southern Ontario, most of the southern Ontario is around less than 1.2 millimeters of rain. So next hour, final hour. So Orillia, not Orillia. So nothing in southern Ontario, but most of the southern Ontario is below like 1 millimeter of rain. So when the first graze is gonna be 0.2 millimeters rain, and the second lightest gray is 0.7 millimeters of rain. So total precipitation 120 hours. So Stouffville, so it's gonna combine all these. Like, so 7 millimeters of rain in Stouffville. Scarborough is 8 millimeters of rain. 8 millimeters, actually it's like 7.5 millimeters of rain. Brampton is 14 millimeters of rain. Mississauga is 17.5, no, 21 millimeters of rain, no, 19 millimeters of rain in southern Mississauga. Hamilton's 5 millimeters of rain. Oakville is 5 millimeters of rain. 5 millimeters of rain is Niagara Lake. 3 millimeters of rain is in Niagara Falls City. London is 3 millimeters of rain. 12 millimeters of rain in Blue Mountain, Ontario. Wyerton is 20 millimeters of rain. 3 millimeters of rain in Peterborough. Quebec is 2 millimeters of rain. Newmarket is 7 millimeters of rain. Belleville is 7 millimeters of rain. So total temperature, air temperature pattern. So skip Monday. So 6 p.m. 6 a.m. So 22 degrees in Wyerton. Blue Mountain is 22 degrees. Newmarket is 20 degrees. Mississauga is 22 degrees. Brampton actually. So Stouffville is 21 degrees. Scarborough is 22 degrees. Dr. Toronto is 23 degrees. Quebec is 23 degrees. Peterborough is 20 degrees. Hamilton is 23 degrees. 23 degrees in Niagara Lake. Niagara Falls City is 22 degrees. 21 degrees is in London. So next hour, so everywhere in Toronto is going to be 28 to 33 degrees. So coldest is Toronto Island, the warmest is Brampton, warmest part of Toronto. So London, Ontario is 29 degrees. Orangeville, Ontario if possible. So it's going to be 32 degrees, 31 degrees. No, ignore that city. So Quebec is 27 degrees, 31 degrees in Peterborough. 32 to 33 degrees. It's around Niagara Falls, everywhere in Niagara Falls. Blue Mountain is 31 degrees, Wyerton is 31 degrees. So most part of southern Ontario is above 30 degrees. 30 degrees or above. Next hour. So Wyerton is 22 degrees, 23 degrees in Blue Mountain. London is 21 degrees. Brampton is 23 degrees. 22 degrees is in Stouffville. 23 degrees in Scarborough. 24 degrees is in downtown Toronto. 24 degrees is Niagara Lake. Niagara Falls City is 23 degrees. Orangeville 22 degrees. Quebec is 21 degrees. 23 degrees in Quebec. 21 degrees in Peterborough. So next hour, Wyerton is 27 degrees, 24 degrees in Blue Mountain, 30 degrees in London, 26 degrees in Stouffville and Orangeville, Ontario. So 26 degrees in Brampton, downtown Toronto is 26 degrees, Peterborough is 28 degrees, Quebec, Ontario is 27 degrees. Niagara-on-the-Lake is 31 degrees, 33 is Niagara Falls City, 26 degrees in Newmarket, Ontario. Next hour. So Wyerton is 21 degrees, 22 degrees in Blue Mountain, 22 degrees in Brampton. Orangeville is 22 degrees. Stouffville also. So downtown Toronto is 24 degrees. Quebec, Ontario is 24 degrees. Peterborough, Ontario is 22 degrees. 23 degrees everywhere in Niagara Falls. 22 degrees in London. 21 degrees in Newmarket. So next hour. So anywhere in Lake Superior is gonna. So Lake Huron's gonna be like, no, I'm gonna say like Wyerton is 25 degrees, 23 degrees in Blue Mountain, 27 degrees is in Stouffville. Scarborough is 28 degrees, 28 degrees in downtown Toronto, 30 degrees is in Brampton. So 28 degrees in Orangeville, Ontario. Quebec is 25 degrees, Peterborough is 28 degrees, 29 degrees in Niagara-on-the-Lake. Niagara Falls City is 28 degrees, 28 degrees in London. Hamilton is 29 degrees, Newmarket is 24 degrees, 24 or 26 degrees. Belleville's 26 degrees. Next hour. So 18 degrees is in Whiteton. Blue Mountain is 18 degrees. 17 degrees in Orangeville. 18 degrees in Brampton. 17 degrees is Stouffville, Ontario. 18 degrees is in Scarborough, Ontario. 19 degrees in downtown Toronto. Quebec, Ontario is 19 degrees. Peterborough, Ontario is 17 degrees. 19 degrees in Niagara Falls City. 21 degrees in Niagara-on-the-Lake. London, Ontario is 17 degrees. 16 degrees in Belleville, Ontario. Hamilton, Ontario is 20 degrees. Next hour. Second final hour. 23 degrees in Whiteton. 23 degrees in Blue Mountain. Hamilton, 26 degrees. 28 degrees in 28 degrees in St. Orangeville, Ontario. Stouffville is 28 degrees, 27 degrees in downtown Toronto. Brampton is 29 degrees. Quebec is 25 degrees, 27 degrees in Peterborough. 27 degrees in Niagara-on-the-Lake. 28 degrees is in Niagara Falls City. London is 28 degrees. 27 degrees in Newmarket. 26 degrees in Belleville. That's the ending hour. 17 degrees in Whiteton. 18 degrees is in Blue Mountain, Ontario. London is 19 degrees. 20 degrees in Brampton. Orangeville is 19 degrees, 90.5. So 20 degrees in Stouffville. 22 degrees in downtown Toronto. Quebec, Peterborough is 19 degrees. Quebec is 21 degrees. 20 degrees in Belleville. Niagara-on-the-Lake is 23 degrees. 21 degrees is Niagara Falls City. Hamilton, Ontario is 21 degrees. Newmarket is 18 degrees. And then while sun heats the water, sometimes like heat when the water heats up, it is dries up, or water vapor forms, and the humidity increases. But the subtropical high blocks clouds form. So like sun is burning hydrogen gas in sun's core. So in the next, like white drought turns into black drought because the temperature dropping, but it takes a trillions of years. It takes yeah. So some stars go supernova because some stars goes supernova because like stars has to be big enough. So it has to be 8 to 10 times bigger than the sun. So supernova is like an explosion. So Big Bang was not an explosion. So we use like if we like travel like speed of light. For example, from Earth to Alpha Centauri. Like for example, if we lived in like someone lived in like Alpha Centauri, you see like Earth like 4.2 light years before. Like